So, buried treasure. It's a mainstay of pirate folklore. The secret location revealed by a treasure map. X marks the spot. Well, this tool is a lot like a treasure map for your customer data. It will show you a few X's where you might want to start digging. Now, the idea underpinning the tool is that the amount your customers spend with you changes over time. Some spend more, some less, others stay pretty constant. And if you can identify the drivers of these changes and start to see patterns or common causes, you might uncover significant insights. So you start by identifying every customer who has transacted with you over the period in question and collecting 3 data points per customer: their name, their prior year revenue, and their current year revenue. And given these data, the tool tags the customers as either a grower, a faller, a lost customer, or a new customer. And once it's tagged every customer, it sorts them into 4 equal-sized groups based on the quartiles of the current revenue. So the 25% of customers who spent the least through to the top 25% of customers who spent the most. We call these groups micro, small, medium, and large. And the tool uses the same quartiles to group customers based on their prior year data. So let's just take a minute to review how each customer is tagged. They are either a grower, faller, new, or lost, and whether they are currently a micro, small, medium, or large customer. And we also see what size quartile they were in the previous year. And it's this rich data set that allows us to start looking for insights. The tool will automatically show you a revenue walk from prior year revenue to current revenue. So it shows how much growth came from the growers, how much was lost by the fallers, how much growth came from new customers, and how much was lost from the ex-customers. And you'll also see how revenue has migrated between the quartiles over time. Here's an example of what I mean. Take the current group of medium customers from the fictional data set that ships with the tool. There are 240 of them spending an average of around 15 grand each. Now, in the prior year, this same category had 234 customers spending around 15 grand each. So you might reasonably assume that this is a pretty stable category, but the tool gives you a deeper look. It will show you that of the 240 medium customers in the current year, only 59 were also medium customers in the previous year. So where did the other 181 come from? Well, 17 were new customers, spending a total of a $250,000 from a base of 0. So there's somewhere that you probably want to dig a little deeper. 61 of the customers were micro in the prior year, collectively responsible for nearly 800,000 of growth. 63 were small customers in the prior year, giving another $500,000 of growth. And 40 were previously large customers with a collective revenue drop of 650,000. In fact, simply by dropping in the customer data, you will instantly see over 100 data points without a single additional keystroke. So this is your map, and you'll soon learn where to spot the best places to dig for a little more detail. Now, of course, high-level data is only useful for steering you towards a specific question that ultimately leads you to a course of action. In the how-to video, we'll get into the detail of what specific queries the tool can help you answer at the customer level.